So hello again, this is Shinzong, and as you can see this is not an instructional video for how to tear down and clean your TM-7, but it's just a quick picture's worth 1,000 words for if you're having issues with your solenoid at any time, then you may need to pop it off the marker body and lubricate it. So I'm about to show you how to do that now, since I haven't found any videos on YouTube that allow you to do that. So I've taken the liberty of already stripping the gun, as you can see. I've already removed the two screws that hold the solenoid in place. And we'll just go ahead and crack the solenoid. It wasn't in tight, so it should be fairly simple. These brass parts come out. Then you can see inside, not very well sadly, that there is a small metal ring and the actual portion of the solenoid that moves back and forth. Here's a small metal ring. It looks to be stainless steel or titanium. It's likely titanium because it doesn't seem to be magnetic. And this is the little solenoid chunk that's going to come out. Try to highlight it a little bit. You can see it has a brass tip, and the steel relieved portion drops into the bore of the solenoid, which I'm not sure you can see on this camera. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to go over to the Q-tip. I'm going to take a little bit of the TM-7 oil grease that comes with. We're going to apply a small amount to the side. You can use the side of the Q-tip to clean up a little bit if you feel you've got too much. Do the same thing on the other side. This was recommended through Eastern Paintball Supply in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. It was their suggestion that I give this just a little touch of lubrication to make sure that it releases and moves around properly. And then we'll just drop it back in. May take a little bit of maneuvering, but you want to be careful not to scratch it. Just going to give it a little push with the clean end of the Q-tip. Push it down inside. You can feel the magnets pulling it down in. Then I'm going to drop back in a small bezel. Nice thing is that with a little bit of tapping and a little shake, that bezel actually wants to go back home where he belongs. So it's just some gentle maneuvering and it drops right back in and won't give you a lot of trouble. And frankly, I don't know what all these parts do. So my thoughts are, anytime I have dissimilar materials, is to help them to play a little bit more friendly with a little bit of lubrication. I have yet to find a situation in a paintball marker where a little bit of lubrication is a bad thing. I'm sure some of you out there have more experience and have. So we'll just thread it back together. And again, this is not a disassembly video or a how-to. It's just I hadn't seen anything like this, and since I'm doing it, you may as well see that it's really that simple. Beyond that servicing, everything that I've been able to discover from BT is you have to send it back to the manufacturer or get a new one. So I'm going to put this back in place, and if it functions, I'll post the video, and if it doesn't, I won't. So, star wipe, and we're out.